Last night a little dancer, she came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel, she came pumping on my floor. Rebel Yell, my favorite song of all time. Saw him in concert twice. My mom took me in 4th grade, and I saw him in Atlantic City at the Showboat right before they closed down. That was awesome. How do you tap into your talent? How do you tap into you? How do you tap into making your true desires just become your reality? How do you tap into that? Everyone out here has a talent, and that talent could become professional. That talent you could master. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. I have so many unfinished projects that I've created over the years through my artistic ability, through my artistic integrity. Uncompleted songs where I would just freestyle over a beat, come up with a phenomenal hook, and just never do anything with it again. They'd be like, damn, we got to take this and do this, clean this up, and we can make a song. It wouldn't be hard work, but so many unfinished projects. But I put over 10,000 hours into different crafts in my lifetime, so therefore I am a master, technically, of certain things. So now, tapping into them is the question. How do we do that? Once you have done that, how do you make it become your reality? Action. That's where I'm at in my life, in my journey. I have all of the things around me at this point that I've created for many years by staying on my journey of the things that I love, the things that I'm passionate about, and the things that many people just let go over time because they don't pay. So, as I stayed on my path, as I stayed to my true talent, my true passion, my true desire, I'm at a phase now where it simply takes the action step and the work. There's certain detail work that I'm not going to do, right? So for years, you put all the weight on your shoulders and you make it all or nothing. It's like, all right, well, I got to do this, I got to do this. No, there's certain people around me that have different abilities, different talents, quarterback, running back, lineman, receivers. Like, boom, everybody has different strength. And as long as your surrounding, they're all tapped into their inner talent, their inner authenticity, as long as they're tapped into that, if your team is that, and you can all lean on each other and utilize each other, and before you know it, there you go. So now in the world, as middle class is kind of slowly but surely like taking a hit, now more than ever is really important to look at your future. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Like, what if you lost your job? What if you have a small business and the business got swallowed up? And just because with the world, like, the malls can't make it. I think Amazon Prime made, I'm like, don't quote me, like $11 billion or something since COVID hit. So some people are getting rich. Some people are making big time money off of this unfortunate circumstance. So as the middle class just gradually becomes non-existent, and it's harder to really wake up and just go to work for somebody because the jobs just might not be there. Now more than ever, this question and these things that we're talking about, how to tap within ourselves and then what to do with it, how to create that income for yourself, how to have the people around you on that same path and create an income for themselves, and find freedom in a world which is becoming more imprisoned. So how do you tap in to that inner talent? You must go within. You must go within. When we talk about faith, we always put faces to it, labels to it, titles to it. And remember, I told you in the Tao, when you name something, it's no longer real. It's nameless. Right? So if you have faith, that faith begins within yourself, within what you see, within what you believe. So for me, I never got off the road. And many times along that road, people were like, get off the road and do this. Get off the road and do that. I don't think I'm a genius. Maybe it was stupidity. But I never got off the road. So now where I sit, I like where I sit. Because now where I sit, the fruits of the garden, slowly or surely, in all different areas, are coming to life. So my action, my detail, working with this, right, can make those dreams become realities. So in order for us to tap within our talent, we must first know what our talent is, what our interest is, what our absolute authenticity character is. These things we must know. Now, if you follow your heart on something that you're interested in, that can change as time goes. Mine's fitness, right? Fitness is what I jumped into. But before fitness, it was music. Entertainment has always been, I've always been just, hey, I'm Charlie Sardi. So all the different components come together, but I also love the mental, the physical, the spiritual, the coaching. I love all of it. Counseling, whatever you want to say. You see, so you go within and you see where you're interested at, what your heart's at, without barriers, without limitations, what would you want to do? You have to answer that question. Once you can answer that question, say, okay, now, don't find the excuses to why it can't work. Rather, take a step in the direction to begin the project of whatever it is that it needs to be, whether it's reading a book, whatever it is. So you must go within and find your truth of what you desire. And then you take it from there. And the people in your life are so important. If you have people in your life that are gossiping and worrying about other shit and they're caught up in what's going on exterior, they're probably not the right people for this journey for you. You can have small talk with them. If it's your family, you can love them. But if you're talking about building a team, you better build a team of like-minded people that know how to go within, that have tapped into their inner talent, their inner character. And come hell or high water, they stay the path and they continually build organically is really the thing. It's got to be organic. The more organic you are, the more authentic you are. And therefore your product or whatever it is you set out to do will be. My buddy right now is making an album in Michigan, making an album. He got songs for years. I was with him all the way back in Miami. Make your album. You got all the stuff. He's making his album. We're not going out here trying to promote it and sell it. No. It's just a finished product. And through that finished product, he can begin next products and everything else. But by doing that, you're learning so many things. So as that product, that organic project will sit there. One day, that may come to life. And if not, that work that he put in to build that album will show it in something else. That's just an example of what I'm talking about. So whatever your true passion is inside, whatever you wanted to be when you were a little kid and then reality of life set in and we had to get a job, had to get a white picket fence and all that shit, I encourage you to tap within and rediscover that younger version of yourself before we became a prisoner to this, which what we chose to become prisoners to is slowly being taken away from us anyway. So now is the time more than ever. The one lady on the news, I guess she said, with what's going on in here is like biblical. Yeah, it is biblical, but not that bullshit. That's just playing it out biblically. Biblical, every day as long as we've been human beings, it's been biblical. Get up here, tap with that inner self, find that authenticity, find your dreams, make them a reality, but you cannot do it until you have that faith that you can bet on yourself and in order to do that, you must go within yourself and find your truth and say, you know what? This is where I'm trying to go, and this is what I'm going to do no matter what. Billy Idol, baby. That was my boy since I can remember. I learned a lot from you, Billy. I don't even know me yet. I will meet you, though. We will meet each other one day, and I look forward to that opportunity, man. So anyway, make your dreams become your reality by going within yourself, period. Have faith on the journey that you are setting out to do, and don't turn back. My name's Charlie Sardi. Have a prosperous, have an energized, have a confident, have a self-reflection, and desire to win type of day.